My favorite green space on campus is a classroom in Campbell. So Campbell was recently renovated and it is a very green building, but that's not necessarily why I love this space. There is a certain classroom where I took an environmental justice course, and I feel like that course, we just had so many great conversations about really intersectionality and what that means for kind of um, the idea of like environmentalism and what we all bring to the table and how that really affects how we kind of view different ideas related to sustainability. So I really loved that course, and I loved kind of having knowledge about topics that I kind of generally knew about and would talk about with friends, but then to kind of have like some textbook ideas I really liked being able to support my ideas. In that same classroom, we also had our environmental residence program. We had our meetings in that classroom, and that was really kind of my first introduction to sustainability on campus at Agnes Scott. And again, I learned so much knowledge about like what it means to be sustainable on campus and how we can share that with others. And I feel like it was just a really great space that we came together and we're all passionate about the same thing, and talking about how we were going to kind of share our ideas with other students on campus. And it was just a really great space. And both of those things happened in this same classroom. So that is my favorite green space on campus. To me, climate justice is kind of the idea of framing climate change as a social and political movement. I think you can't kind of work in climate change circles without acknowledging the systems that we all live within and that we've created. So I think that idea of climate justice is really that kind of meshing of not only climate change, but really the social impacts that it has and the political impacts as well. I think climate justice is important because climate change is happening. It's happening whether we do anything about it or not. And so I think this idea of kind of bringing what we know about the systems that we live within and move within to the idea of climate change and how we're going to kind of act on it feels really important. So it's that kind of idea of climate change is happening, and we can choose to move forward in a way that uplifts communities and acknowledges systems that we live within, and do it in kind of the most ethical way that we can to fight what is going to happen no matter what. I think the college's role is, and kind of always has been in my mind, education. So holding space for people to come to the table not knowing things or knowing things, and having conversation and learning and talking and kind of expanding on ideas. And I really think the college as an entity just kind of serves that role of holding that space and allowing people to share ideas and share what they know and have conversations about what's happening. I think as an individual, my role kind of related to climate justice has always been to care about myself and others and the planet, and to be engaged in caring and to continue to care with compassion. And I think that also kind of goes into the idea of caring for yourself and making sure that you're processing things so that you can continue to be engaged in what's happening. Because sometimes it feels hard to care about what's happening, but I think it's important to continue to be engaged in climate justice, even when it feels like it's not easy maybe to care about things. And that kind of relates on how to promote climate justice or the idea or the movement. I think it's to care and to show others that you care about something and that you're passionate about something. I think that always, like others engage when they see other people caring about things and being passionate and sharing their ideas and doing it in a way that feels welcoming and inviting, and not shutting down and being open as well.